Yeah, it was a chilly day. Unlike most of the weather we've had the last month, it was downright cold. But being sunny, it wasn't too bad. These horses obviously didn't care. I've been spoiled by that long stretch of warm weather, and I froze my fingers taking most of these pictures. Well, until I remember to put my gloves back on. I'm not the brightest bulb on the tree sometimes. I was rattling along in the FJ heading eastward because my friend Stu had been out this direction the day before and he found these guys. I love snowy owls. These visitors from the Arctic come down here to spend the winter. Although as cold as it was, you gotta figure that they're not here for the weather. It must be for the sunlight. And there was plenty of that. Though there was a bit of cloud starting to build up as I drove into Rowley. I love this little town. Reminds me of growing up in Gleason and Milk River and small towns in southern Alberta. Not many people live here anymore, but it's a pretty cool place. It would have been nice to keep the blue skies, but those clouds building in meant that a Chinook was coming. And a Chinook means it's getting warmer. But of course that doesn't mean a whole lot to animals that live outdoors all the time. These horses had to pot the snow. And these coyotes, and there was a bunch of them in this one spot, have lovely fur coats to keep them warm. Same with the mule deer. Man, I do love mule deer. White-tailed deer would have been going over the hill by now, but these guys, they just sit and stare. Despite the cold, it had been a lovely day, but the best part was these redpolls. While I was parked taking pictures of the mule deer, there was a flurry of little wings, and these redpolls surrounded me. This flock of 100 or so flew right up to the truck and started feeding on seeds right beside me. I could hear the pitter-pat of their little feet on the roof, and their chittering song. And then they were gone. And just to cap off the day, I found this short-eared owl. Yes, it had been a crisp and cold, but beautiful day in southern Alberta. But a warm west wind was on its way.